All right, y'all, I just have a package here of these frozen burritos, the 8-pack family size. I like using the bean and cheese, but you can use whatever kind you'd like. So we're just gonna put these in the pan, kind of just like so. This is perfect, all right? And just right from the freezer is great. Next, we're gonna take some mild enchilada sauce. I like using this brand, and we're just gonna pour this right on top of our frozen burritos, like so. Well, this is one of my favorite recipes to make for a quick lunch or dinner. It's hearty and delicious, and my kids love it. All right, after that enchilada sauce, next we're just gonna squeeze a little bit of lime. I have half a lime here, so we're just gonna squeeze that right on top. And if you wanna use a whole lime, you can. I just like using half, especially this one, it's real juicy. Next, we're gonna take some cheese. So I have this Fiesta blend, which I really like. So we're just gonna spread this on top of our frozen burritos, like so. A nice layer of cheese, all right? Nice layer. And again, you can use whatever kind of frozen burritos you like. I like the vegetarian bean and cheese ones, but there's also some real good ones that have some meat in them. Just whatever your preference is. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna use the rest of this cheese. You can never have enough cheese, right? All right. So after we have that, next we're gonna take some fresh pico de gallo. And you know what, I'm just gonna use my hand here. My hands are clean, I washed them before I started anyways. So some pico de gallo right on top, just like so. All right, and you know what, I also like things a little bit spicy, so I have some of these green chilies. These are fire roasted green chilies. So we're just gonna put a little bit of these on here too. Not too many, but we're just gonna spread these out real nice. Just like so. All right, I think that's good. Yeah, that looks great. All right, and then our last step here before we put this in the oven, I got some fresh cilantro. I love using some fresh herbs, so we're just gonna put this all the way around. Just, you can leave them whole. It's just kind of to make it look pretty. And if people want to eat the cilantro, they can. We're just gonna put this on top like so. All right. So now all we're gonna do here, we're gonna pop this in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes, and you're gonna have the best frozen burrito hack ever. All right, y'all, here we go. So I took this out of the oven about 15 minutes ago just so it could start to cool off. So remember, we have our frozen burritos in here. So I just like to finish it off with a few things before I serve it, all right? So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna take some tortilla chips. Whatever kind you'd like, whatever kind you have at home. All right, and all we're gonna do here, you're gonna take a nice handful, and we're just gonna crunch these right on top, all right? I like everything with a little bit of crunch, so this is really, it's just an easy topping. I just like to put right on top. All right, and you can use as many or as little as you'd like. My family really likes it crunchy, so we're gonna do a few more. All right, next we're gonna take some sour cream, and we're just gonna do a few dollops. Sour cream, like so. Do a few around. All right, a little bit more here. And then last, we like to take some guacamole. Actually, this is just pureed avocado, but you can get guacamole too, whatever you'd like. I'll put some dollops right here. Oh, this is looking so good. All right. Now, we have one more thing to do. Cut into this baby and eat ourselves one of the best frozen burritos you ever had. All right, so I'm just gonna, let's see, I'm trying to remember how I did this. I don't really know, but we're gonna try and get one of these whole burritos. Let's see if I can without cutting it up. But you know what? I feel like I'm cutting it up right now, which is totally fine. It's like a burrito, frozen burrito casserole. That's basically what this is. So let's see, I'm gonna take this big piece. Oh yeah, look at that, right here. And then I'm also gonna take some of this guacamole. You know what, I want this whole serving of guacamole. I'm gonna move this to the side. Let's see if we can see the burritos. Oh yeah, there's the burrito. It's the bean and cheese burrito right here. Let's have a bite of this. This is gonna be so good. You know what, I'm gonna take a little bit of my sour cream, a little bit of my guacamole. We're gonna try this. This is so good.